First look event, we're pre-alpha, so we're rolling out some of the new features for Skate 2. Big one, new San Vanalona, and it's a pretty much unrecognizable San Vanalona. We got to destroy the city in Skate It, which is another part of the franchise coming out for Nintendo, which precedes Skate 2, which happens about 5 years in the timeline after the first Skate. So since we got to kind of destroy the whole thing in some fun and amusing, no one got hurt type of tragedies, we got to rebuild it. The evolution of the controls from Flick It, and the ability to double the amount of tricks that we're doing from Skate 1. And it was a long-term vision. We couldn't get to it all in the first one, but simple things like giving you 2 feet on each button, giving you a hand on each trigger or shoulder button. Now we've been able to push that to the point where now, since you have 2 hands, you can take a hand off. You can hand plant. You can grab things in the world and move them around. You've got your 2 feet. You can take a foot off the board, do a foot plant. You can do no complies. You know, you can take both feet off and do a hippie jump. In fact, you can get off the board altogether and run around, which opens up a lot of different possibilities in the game. So now that you can move a ramp into the street, or maybe to the bottom of a hill where you can get some crazy speed and hit it, we're going to put more things for you to do, more places for you to get to. It opens up a whole new world of puzzle solving in terms of even just getting to a challenge may be a challenge in and of itself before you even do it. So that could involve you getting off the board, looking around, moving around some objects. And then there's the replayability, which is infinite. As when you can create your own lines with tons of different objects, drag them all over the city, that just adds so much to the game that you can make that city your own. 60 frames a second, we're stoked for that. It didn't seem like something that was possible, and the team rose to the occasion. And the crazy thing is, when you're rendering at 60 frames, usually you assume your visuals are going to take a hit, and everything looks way better. I don't know how they did it, but it's an amazing thing. It feels so nice, smooth and buttery at 60 frames a second. Our physics always ran at 60. Now we have the rendering and the physics both tied at 60. Feels great. PS3. This is our second time around on the PS3. It's at parity with the Xbox. They're both going to be the 360. That is, they're both going to feel pretty much the same. Slight differences, but you're not going to see a big difference between the two.